Rayzor, I think this is going to be yours. Do I want to know? I don't want to know. I don't. Oh, okay. Which one should I? Okay, this is better.
Check one, audio.
Check.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we're good. Thank you, DJ L Blaze. Actually, can you turn me down just a little bit, honey? I'll just keep talking. My name is Dr. Tasha. Welcome to Cocktails and Conversation. Give it up for y'all selves for making it.
Claps are free.
Claps are free?
Yep.
Today? Yep. On this Friday? You want to try yours out, Rayzor?
How do I sound? Am I right?
Yeah, keep going. It's a little echoey.
Yeah, there's a, whoa. Yeah,
Hey.
that underneath there?
Sound like Darth Vader?
Yeah, there's a little,
Keep going.
there's a little something underneath there. I got a little extra bass on my shit. Like I'm MC80E.
We good?
Check one. Okay, this cool.
We cool?
You give me a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm good.
Okay, great. All right, so for those that have been here before, literally here last month, thank you for coming back. The way this works, we are live. We are on YouTube Live. Obviously, right now, the people do not know that we're right now on YouTube Live. The channel is the Drive-By Therapy Experience, and we'll put all the cocktails and conversation on that. And eventually we'll send it out for those to subscribe and all of that. So, but I like the in-person experience, which is why we do this. This all started with this guy over here, Bryant McKinnie. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yes, I had a panel back in April actually. It was for mental health awareness and things like that. And a lot of my friends wanted to keep the conversation going. And Dr. Tasha was a part of that panel. And we had a great turnout. And I wanted to keep the conversation going as well. So we came with cocktails and conversations, have a few drinks, have a couple conversations.
Yeah, this is literally, we're going to keep this going as long as we can. And then comedian Rayzor. We've been writing for about 6 years.
Yeah.
With Drive-By Therapy Talk Show. I know you were able to co-host a few times.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being over here to my left. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 90% water and Aquarius and
Did you say 90%?
90% water.
Oh, okay, got it. You're so crazy.
That other 10% is Hennessy, you know?
I appreciate you, Rayzor. Anybody need a agree or disagree paddle? That's what we're doing tonight. Anybody need one? Okay, thank you, Sharonda, for taking care of the folks outside in the lobby. Okay, so the way this is going to work, as you guys see in the middle-ish, there is a cocktail glass that's so much fun. I thought it would be nice for this wonderful show. And you're gonna put your questions in the glass, okay? Hey y'all, thanks for coming back. You're gonna put your questions in the glass and then we're gonna answer it. And the coolest thing is that you guys are also gonna answer it. Everybody knows that I see y'all as the village. And so the village needs to help the village. Would y'all agree with that? Yeah, it's real.
Yo, hold up. Listen, this ain't church. So when we say something to y'all, say it back. And plus, you're making me look bad on the fucking internet. So be loud, be vocal, okay?
Be vocal. Okay, thank you. Are those the house rules?
Yeah, be loud, be
Okay,
vocal, Kobe
appreciate
local.
it.
See, I'm a rapper.
You are. No, they're just new. It's funny when you get new folks that don't know how this works, but I'm not worried. This is what we do. Okay, so the village mic is in the glass, which means if you disagree with what we're saying or agree with what we're saying and want to take it further, you can literally go right to the glass and talk about it. The microphone is there, or just put your question in the glass. Okay, so I'm going to start with a question that came up. No, this is talked about, I would say, in the last 6 months in my office probably at least once a week. At least. Oh, hi, Mom. There you go. Okay, now. Cassandra.
Mom's in the building.
I don't know where you want to sit. You want to sit here, Cassandra? Oh, okay. All right.
I can't cuss now. Thank you, Mom.
Yes, you can. Okay, so this happens in my office. This saying, which is just amazing, is called this. Someone told me that they have it. They were like, I really think I have this, and they wanted to process it, and it is called the imposter syndrome. Anybody heard anybody talk about the imposter syndrome? Okay, let me start with the imposter syndrome is actually not real. Y'all got this? Okay, so it's not a syndrome.
So it's really an imposter. So the
The
imposter is
entire
an imposter.
phrase is an imposter.
Wow.
You didn't know this?
It's a conundrum.
It is. No, it really is. So when people are saying, you've heard of people say they have an imposter syndrome? Oh, okay. So those who have said it, they were saying, when I go places, I feel like a fraud, right? Or when I'm at my job, I feel like I'm faking it in some way where they don't really know that I think they're more intelligent than I am, right? Because they're struggling with their own competence. So they then call it an imposter syndrome, meaning that there's some disease in the brain where they feel like they don't. Y'all got it? They feel like an imposter, but in their own life.
I get that.
But nobody told you get it? Okay, so have you ever felt like you ever had the imposter syndrome?
No.
No, but you get why somebody would.
I can get that.
Okay, because why?
Because I think over the past 20 years, we've been taught to fake it till you make it.
Oh, very nice.
And I think because we've been taught that, and we've seen people have success with that, I think there are people that go around, and especially when you look at visualization with the internet, you're projecting what you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You're wearing, you're making, you never show a bad picture. You don't always look like that. You didn't wake up like this. You woke up and you spent 15, 20, 30 hours.
Yeah, definitely didn't wake up like this. I would agree.
Like on Instagram, how people always show like the highlights of their life.
Right.
Okay.
And so you're living in that, and so I could see someone feeling the pressure of having to keep up with the image that they put out there. So I could definitely see that it could actually.
They're having to catch up to their own life that they've been fronting.
So I could actually see it going from an imposter diagnosis to actually a real diagnosis that they probably ahead of psychologists.
Oh, you think so?
They might be ahead of it because we haven't studied it.
About what it's going to cause.
Well, right.
Oh, what social media of creating this fraudulent. Okay, that's fair.
Got you.
That is, the DSMs do change, which is the diagnostic whole manual. That makes sense. Anybody ever said out loud, right? So here we tell on ourselves, hey, maybe, maybe not. Anybody ever said they had the imposter syndrome? Anybody? Nobody?
Okay,
that's what we're doing.
Okay, so
Okay.
maybe you didn't use those words. Has anyone went through and felt like this ain't me? I'm putting on. Have you ever felt like you putting on?
Well, I feel like people do it in the
Okay,
beginning of
we got the
relationships.
agree.
In beginning relationships, I feel like people put on.
Oh, in the beginning of
Yeah,
relationships.
because then the mask comes off, so that's kind of could be an imposter situation, right?
Right.
How long do you think it takes the mask to come off?
A good like 2-3 months at times.
Oh, 2 to 3 months? I would agree with that.
Right. Have you ever felt like you had to put on to get a job? Like you had to put on. Right?
Oh, okay, so that would be a survival tactic to get to.
Right.
So lying on the resumes, is that what we're also saying? Oh,
Not
we're not
just-
saying that out loud.
Not
Oh,
just
okay.
lying on the resumes, but
Okay, I'm just wondering.
But having to be someone else to survive in the environment that you're in. So you spend
Okay.
8 hours talking in your white voice.
Oh, don't do it. You mean your-
Hi. And you're not that bubbly person. You don't even drink coffee, but you drink coffee with them. Hey.
I will say everybody has a professional voice that they use.
Professional voice. Thank
They
you,
do.
Brian
Everybody
McKinnie.
does have
It's
professional
not a
voice.
white voice, but I do know
Yeah,
that
professional
is what it
voice.
said. But your professional voice or your
Right.
educated voice, which can be very black. We can be
Yeah.
black and educated. But I do understand when we're like, hi, welcome, thank you
Hey,
for
hi.
coming.
Hey.
No one says that at home.
Hey.
Hey.
The only people who don't have a professional voice.
DJ L. Blaze, can you take care of this mic?
Yeah,
You back there?
we feedbacking. The only people that don't have a professional voice are the employees at Jamaican restaurants. They don't have a professional voice. What you want? You want oxtail? You want that? Is that what you want?
Right.
I'm talking in my professional voice. Shut up. In the
The
back.
Vice? Oh, I love that. The Vice. Yeah, they don't care.
They don't
There
care.
is no code switching for most Caribbean folks at the restaurant.
No.
West Indians, they ain't playing that.
Stop begging for more rice. Stop begging for rice. Stop begging for rice.
It's true. It's true. I can't lie. That was good. So we all do it. You're saying we all have done it at least once in our life. We
done
just
it.
didn't
It's
call
in
it
different
We
an
didn't call it
imposter
that.
syndrome. Okay, I'll take
call it
that. Okay, so we're gonna start. Y'all ready to start with the questions?
Sure.
Okay, let's do this. So anybody that has a question, I know when Willie, you just got here. Thank y'all for coming. We have a little question answer over there. Paper, if you want to put it in the glass, we'll answer everything that we can get to. And you want to start?
I want to start. This is a hot. Turn me up a little bit, because I'm not blazing there.
You want to switch? Try this. Then we'll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This the nice one, but it got that underneath. But we'll work with it.
We'll work with it.
All right. So the question is, if you smoke marijuana, i.e., weed or the wacky tobacco, would you be with somebody who doesn't, or vice versa? So if you vice versa. You know what vice versa is? That's a real question.
You said what?
If you smoke marijuana, would you be with someone who doesn't? Or if you don't smoke
that's a good
weed,
one.
or if you don't smoke weed, would you be with somebody who does?
Okay, so you want to start the answer, and then we'll take it to the village or to us.
Okay, yeah. I mean, listen. I think that I would mess with somebody who smoke weed because they forget most of my bullshit. I mean, did you remember that? I don't. That's why I love you.
Okay, so you're going to be with the one that smokes weed.
Huh?
You're going to be with the one that smokes weed.
Yeah, because they forget the bullshit. And then if they get hype, I just go by, you want some of that good weed? Word, facts. I want that. Yeah.
Okay, what about you? You smoke it? You go getting with a smoker or no smoker?
It
A
doesn't bother
non-smoker?
me. I mean, I'll be the non-smoker, but it doesn't bother me. If
Oh, you don't mind being the non-smoker?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you are around the. Now that I think about it, you don't smoke.
Yeah, I'm not a smoker.
Yeah.
All his friends.
All your friends. Okay, so with the non-smokers, for the non-smokers, do you feel like you're thinking, why are they smoking so much? Like, are you thinking, why are they smoking so much? Or you don't
With
judge
some
it?
people, I can think, like, why are we smoking so, like, how are we trying to get, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, how high?
But not all the time, though. It's just like, but sometimes I'm like, hey, like, again, but it doesn't really bother me like that.
Okay, I think I'm like probably in the middle of both of y'all. I don't mind a weed smoker. Maybe on the weekends, but like if you like only know how to like calm down from the day to smoke, to me there's something else there.
That's because you thinking as a
Yeah, 'cause you
clinically.
escaping. Yeah, but
you
you're-
thinking clinically. Let the people smoke, man.
You don't think
Right,
that's
but
how,
the fact that you can't come home, like you come home and it's like, let me calm down, and then I first have to smoke.
But some people is drinking wine to calm down, so some people may smoke to calm down.
I agree, but the fact that that's the only two ways that you know, we got it. That's when I have the problem.
But here goes the thing.
Right, so it can help you with the calm down, but if you only calm down when these two fingers go here, I don't want you.
But hold up. I'm
Would not interested.
Would you accept it as if they only calm down when they put on, after they take their warm shower and put on their night coat?
Okay.
Be like, you'll accept that because it's not medicinal. Because there's people everybody has a thing that makes them say, okay, I'm home, I've transitioned to being home.
I agree. And is it if it's the only way? I'm talking about the only is the key word
But
for
there's
me.
people, that's the only way they feel like
Right,
they're
but I'm
home
fine with
is they
them.
snatch their bra off and rub their titties 3 times and say Beetlejuice.
What, the left one or the right one does
There's
it
some
work?
people that do that. That's
The left
that's
one
what
or
they
the
do.
right one?
I'm home. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm fine. It's just not for me. So I can
Yeah,
introduce
okay,
you to
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
that doesn't care. You know
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying?
yeah.
Is that a deal breaker?
Oh, I'm literally turned off.
You turned off with the weed?
No, I'm turned off if you can only calm down with the weed. Is anybody hearing the word only? Only.
Well,
Right?
I want you to calm down. Let me get some weed.
Ah!
Calm her
It
ass
is
down.
true.
Because she in
It
my
is
face
true.
right now.
It's true. I can't lie. There was a time where I was a little extra,
And you smoking weed?
and I was like
You did?
in my 20s.
You did?
And I remember waiting for the stop sign to turn green.
You smoke weed?
I did. I was like, oh. I remember that day. And that was the moment that I was like, I probably smoked too much today.
Can we put you on the couch? You used to smoke weed.
I might need to go on the couch, but I really was looking at that stop sign. I don't know how long I was there.
Oh, my God.
I was waiting for it to turn green. That's a true story.
And see,
In Michigan, I remember that.
And see, Bryant had friends that smoke weed so much, he got smoke weed clothes. He don't want to get, he put them
Oh, you got
clothes
smoke
on.
weed clothes?
Yeah, so he could put them clothes on. They could smoke them clothes up.
It's true. Now, even the last month where there was cigar smoking, I didn't mind it. But people left here feeling like their hair smelled like smoke, their clothes smelled like smoke. So we're going to honor that and not smoke until after 10.
Well, let me let y'all know something.
But it's not that we don't mind it. It's just some people that didn't want to come because of it. You don't mind it.
I smoke cigar.
10.
Why? You know
That's
what?
all I'm saying.
That's how
I'm
I calm
sorry.
down. That's the only
I
way.
didn't know. That's not the only. It's not the only. Don't blame me.
I'm hyped.
Don't try me.
I'm hyped.
Okay, so I'm ready. You want to answer yours? Anybody in the village? Anybody that would dare not, is it a deal breaker if they smoke weed or if they don't smoke weed? Anybody? Oh, because y'all don't want to talk about smoking.
Because
That's
they
what we're doing
all
today?
smoke weed.
But would it be a
and-
deal breaker, like you wouldn't want to be with them because you are yes? Okay, go. You mind getting to?
All right. Well, hold on. Wait for the mic, dog. I got my heels
That's
on. Hold
Winwood
on.
Splitter's
I got my heels
finest.
on.
Appreciate you coming, sir.
I go by the name of Winwood Splitter, for those who don't know. But my thoughts on this is all preference. You know, for me, I would say I would prefer to be with somebody that don't smoke, because I don't smoke. So, it's just preference. I don't got nothing against it. I'm around it all day.
So once they're smoking in front of you, if you go on a date, don't know if you're with somebody or not, but once that beginning part, will you actually like be turned off and not want to take them out again, or actually ask them how much do you smoke to see if you even like them?
Good question. Dang.
Oh, was that a hard one? That wasn't even hard.
No,
Was that a hard question? Okay.
No, cause
If the size of her buttocks change
No.
change the. Okay, got it.
no, I just never been in that situation where the person smokes. You know. Like,
Oh, okay. You
So I
just
wouldn't
pick
know.
them. You pick all the non-smokers. You just pick
I don't.
non-smokers.
It's just not. I don't pick them. It just.
Oh,
it is
that's
what
good
it is.
though. Okay, so you don't even have to hurt their feelings.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah,
I love that.
That's just my preference. But it's not, I don't got nothing against it. Like I said, I'm around it all day, 24/7. Feel me? But
Yeah, you're reminding me of someone that said they don't like being with a smoker because they don't like the way their house smells. You just reminded me of that. Y'all ever heard that one before? Because it's in their furniture, it's in their clothes, it's in their car, in the shoes. It's literally in there.
Yeah.
So you just reminded me. Thank you, sir.
He just,
To the back.
He just don't want to get it in his hair. That's what the hell going on.
He don't want to get in his hair.
He don't want the weed in his hair. That's what the hell it is. Just say the truth, man. I know you're a rapper, but you don't want the weed in your hair. Just say that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so first of all, weed smoke doesn't stay in things like nicotine and other smokes, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
And second of all, you know, I think it's cool when a woman smokes because, like, a little time y'all get a little hype, and sometimes, you know, I had an ex where I'd be like, we're gonna have a conversation, let's sit down, roll up, and, you know, we'll smoke and have a conversation through it, and that keep everybody calm. The only problem with that is, you know, if you're a man and you're dating a woman who smokes, she thinks you should pay for all the weed. And then that gets a little annoying. You know what I'm saying? And like,
As you said, so to provide, y'all back to providing? That's what we're going to use the P word on that one too?
You know, and if you the kind of brother that come home and you want to smoke, and she done smoked all the weed, that's a relationship problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, you know, it's my personal opinion.
Oh, I love it.
Tasha, that man's a prophet right there.
That's what he is?
That man is a prophet.
He's
Now,
anointed?
Listen, and sometimes you be with somebody, and you got to watch them. They roll they blunts faster and fatter when they didn't pay for it. Roll guest joints. If you ain't paid, roll a guest size joint. Don't roll I done paid for it size. Who we looking? Who am I going to? Who am I going to, baby?
Oh, 2 chairs. We just need 2 chairs.
Am I going
That's
to
it.
somebody? I thought you was pointing.
Oh, anybody else? Anybody else? Floyd, can you bring 1 chair over here? Sorry, random. And then we'll get
you-
another chair. There she is. We'll just get 1 more chair.
Oh, you saying hi to somebody? I'm thinking
No, it's okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Over to the side? Oh, did you want to share? Oh, no, she was just excited. Okay, great. Okay, thanks, Floyd. Okay, let's go. Rayzor, that was yours. Go ahead. What's yours?
All right, so
I'm
mine
gonna
is,
stay out here.
how can you tell you're truly in love with someone?
Oh, this is interesting that you got this one, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Please tell us.
I feel like
Don't think long. Don't think wrong. You
Study
can't
long,
think
study
wrong.
long.
because you constantly think about the person.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right.
That you're constantly thinking about. Very simple, but very true.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I know.
We
I,
wouldn't disagree with that.
I know how women show that they in love with a person.
How's that?
They let you see them with their wig off.
Oh,
That's
once
when
the
they
wig comes
comfortable.
off.
They
Yeah,
comfortable
once
there.
the wig come off, and you see.
You talking about them set it off braids? Once the
Yeah,
set it off braids out
yeah,
there? Mm-hmm. Once you see your inner
Once you
Chloe.
see that-
Chloe. What's her name?
Cleo.
Cleo.
Yeah. Once you see that,
You
that's
in.
love, dog.
Oh, that's love.
That's love.
Oh,
Once you see
L
the edges,
used to call it Sealy. When my Sealy braids would come out, throwing up gang signs, that's when
That
Yeah, the afro when you start braiding it up.
that's when he knew.
That's what he knew.
That's when he knew you
That's
was all
good.
in.
That's a good one. How do you know when you're in love?
Me?
Yeah.
I let her see me with my wig off.
Okay. I'm not doing this. How can I tell? What's the question? How can one tell that you're in love? How can I tell when I'm in love? That's a good one, actually.
Okay, I'll be honest. You introduce them to
your
certain people. There are certain important people in your life that are reserved only for serious relationships.
Oh.
There are. There are some people.
And when you do that, do you do that because you want to see how they feel about them too, or?
No,
Yes,
no.
I do. I want the village to tell me what you feel.
Right. 'cause
It's,
that's what
and
do
I
too.
think it's both. I think you want to know if they can see something that you can't see.
For sure, because you be so in the
Cause you
clouds.
be in that whatever. I said, I know that person gonna keep it real, 100,
Right.
and kind of tell me if I'm before I fall too far.
Oh, too far.
Yeah, cause
So there's levels to this thing.
Because by the time you want to introduce them to that person, you like this. So then if they tell you okay, you just jump off the cliff. Then you good. But you ready right here when you there, like, And as a friend, like if you're one of those accountability friends,
Yeah.
you want to hear where they at, because you got to judge if you really don't like them, how you got to break the news to them. Because sometimes they rebuff back to you like, but why you don't like them? Then you know they really gone. They really gone. They ain't give a fuck what you wanted to say anyway. They really gone already.
Oh, they already failed.
They already
Fall-
gone. They
fell
gone.
flat on their face.
They gone.
Anything else of how you know when you're in love? Anybody? How do you know when you're in love? How do you know? This is an interesting crowd right now. It's fine.
Oh, there we go.
So you ain't gonna answer the question?
We got one? Okay, we got one. Rayzor.
Wait,
to
Tia.
the right, to the right.
Right.
Tia.
See, I know how you know when you're in love. You let them hold your hat. You let them wear his hat when they in love.
Oh, like the starter jacket back in
You like
high
this,
school.
wear my hat, baby. You're my girl.
Thank you. Excuse me. You're in my way. Okay, you gonna sit down? Hey, Rayzor. Well, we're in love.
It's a
as you
whole
can
day.
see. We're in love right now, so that's
Yes.
how you can tell. Look how you on me. Okay, that's how you can tell. Not,
Not this one. Not this one. Okay.
no, but for me, I know that I'm in love when it's like tunnel vision. Like, I only can see that person. Like, it can be anybody else. I could be in like a room full of people, and it's just him and I. And that's all I see. That's all who I want to engage with. But that's how I truly know.
So not like psycho. We're not going to
No.
that level.
No.
We're just really focused.
Just focus.
Because there's a balance to this, right? Because some folks are so tunnel vision that they don't even go to work anymore. They forgot that they had kids to
No,
take
no.
care of.
Oh,
and
no,
they
no,
stopped
no,
taking
not
care
like
of themselves because
that.
they were so focused. It's a real thing. Some of y'all got friends like that, or some of y'all are like that, right? And so that moment, it would be unhealthy. But you sound pretty healthy with
Right.
that. Okay.
A little
I love
bit.
that. I'm here for both sides. Rachel, what you got to say?
That other stuff, that was Vanilla Sky. You was,
Oh, that was Vanilla Sky?
yeah, you don't want that Vanilla Sky that they pick you up on lunch break and crash the car with you in it. I don't want nobody but you. I don't want that kind of tunnel vision.
No, we don't want that.
Let me tell you something. What I don't want. I don't want nobody to tell me, I love you so much. I don't know what would happen to you if you gone. Bitch, you gonna live.
Me either. I don't like me
You
that
gonna
much.
live.
You gonna live? You scared of that?
You ain't
that
finna
statement?
kill me. I don't know what's gonna happen if something happens to you. What am I do? Live and spend that insurance money. That's what you gonna do.
It is true. We be a little dramatic. Okay, I got one. What does it take for you to forgive infidelity?
I think it's levels to it too. But I think it's levels
Oh,
to
money?
it too, because if you look at some of the people who are like in the like the spotlight, is they're embarrassed because their whole family knows. You know what I'm saying? But some people will forgive it faster when it's just them that know. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not.
Oh,
being
okay,
embarrassed
okay.
by
If it's in
everybody.
public or not.
Right. So if like the whole family and friends don't know about it, but you caught on to it, you'll kind of have a little meeting with them and get over it faster than friends and family knowing. So now you have more pressure to figure out like how I'm going to handle this.
That's
So
100%.
those it. Okay, go ahead.
That's 100%. That's that we call it. I don't want to be nobody fool syndrome.
In front of anybody else. That's
Right,
basically to
yeah.
feel like a fool. So that's. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you started with those that are in the spotlight. Okay, so you have access to a lot of folks that are in the spotlight. The other side of it is once everybody knows about the scandal, what have you seen to work to help forgive the infidelity? I guess.
Counseling.
Okay.
I think some people go to counseling. Some people try to not go to counseling, try to just keep moving forward and shower with gifts and try to forgive, but then I feel like it comes back up later on and maybe the other person ends up cheating and as like their lick back or whatever.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, so it's never really like healed.
Oh, to cheat, you feel better when you
Some
cheat.
people might cheat
feel
back
better.
because they feel like, oh, you got me.
Well, I want to start with when you want to forgive infidelity. So that would mean that you want to stay most times. If we're trying to forgive, it means you want to stay. Maybe too early, how you found out. I know that sometimes with the couples that I've worked with to work through infidelity, because you can definitely stay after infidelity. It doesn't have to be a deal breaker for everybody. The first thing is okay, let me see how to say this. So the one who did the cheating in the room, if it's with a counselor or when you guys are processing, you got to answer all their questions. All of them. And try your best to answer at least one. I don't want to call this game, but this will make them think that you're at least telling them more than what they thought, that you give them something new that they didn't know, and then they'll think that you're telling them everything. Did y'all catch that? I would like to tell you to say everything, but some of y'all are liars, and you're good at that. And so you won't. But I'm saying if you want them to think that you're telling them at least more than what they know, please do that for them to then say, oh, wow, I guess they're trying to at least tell the truth. Now, if you really feel guilty, because I know a couple people that are cheaters, and they truly, once they cheated and obviously was caught, they were like, I can't believe how much I hurt the person, and they were so hurt in themselves. That can really happen. All cheaters aren't really proud that it happened or that night happened. You've heard that too. Like, they're really remorseful. So I can work with that always, because you're not like arrogant about it. Now, the ones that do not care, the reason why you want to be with them usually is for, I've seen money, or they're the father of my child, or the mother of my child. That's
Or
if they're not remorseful.
Situations.
Oh, very good. That part, I forgot. Yeah, duh. Toxicity is that it kind of drives them.
Right.
Now, when you answer all their questions, though, cheaters in the room, make sure you also know that it's going to take them about 6 months to a year to believe you. Right? And so all the things that you need to do, like reassure them, right? So is it true that, so let's say, you're going to be my boo for a second, okay? So because you cheated, or I could be the cheater. You want me to be the cheater?
Yeah, you be the
Okay, I'll be the cheater. So I cheated, and you didn't find out for a long time. Let's just start with that, okay? Because I'm good at this thing, right? And so you found out that I cheated on you. I'm now going to make it up to you. You're now going to need reassurance that I'm now different. And I need to give you the time, however long it takes. We've all heard that thing where, oh, you still dealing with that? Yeah, I am. Because every time you smash me and get on it there, I'm always reminded that, what were you doing with her? Or what were you doing with him? Or is his bigger? Oh, that's a great question. That always happens. And you might have to answer the question for real. Yeah, his was a little bigger and had a little hook. That's why I stayed. Oh, okay. But I do want to be with you, and you do satisfy me. Did y'all get that? Oh, y'all wasn't ready? Okay, this is my friends right here. They like that she say that. These are my stepper friends. I'm for real. Because if you don't, they know you're lying. Oh, no, so yours is the biggest, right? Because you're lying. They even know they're not the biggest. You see what I'm saying? So you got to, at some point, be completely honest if you want to reassure them to build the trust. That makes sense, right?
I don't like the fact that you did all that, the biggest shit, and said, and why you ain't pick your husband? Don't pick me.
Because you were right
Don't
here.
pick me for that shit.
Oh, you didn't want to be the boo with that?
No, what you talking about? He ain't the biggest. Pick your husband. Don't pick me about
Okay,
the
sorry
biggest.
about that.
This going on the internet.
Okay, sorry.
Zoom in my crotch right now.
Shut up right now. I cannot stand you. So the truth is, because it's not a good feeling, you have to really reassure them as long as they need to get over what you did because they decided to stay. The other thing is, I remember when a couple was, the guy was cheating with his secretary, right? Pretty common, y'all heard
Loving
that
a
before.
secretary?
Yeah, loving on the secretary. And every time he went to the office, obviously then it's a trigger, right? This is just every day. And so at some point he had to, or if he was going to the mall or to the hotel, to the...
Hotel?
Sorry, he was going to the hotel, but she didn't know that. Oops, sorry. What? I said sorry to myself. That's great. Oh, that was funny. I'm so sorry. It's okay, girl. Okay, so I'm here, I'm back. Okay, so the whole point was when he would go places, because he had lied so much, he had to take a picture at the mall beside the Mrs. Fields cookies or the Auntie Annie's pretzels, right? Because she didn't believe nothing about what he was gonna say. And he was game. And he had to wait and keep taking pictures at the Shell gas station or at Top Golf. Y'all catching me? Because the person that, when they've cheated and in their mind you should be over it, they then start like, they don't wanna do it anymore. But you don't get to decide that because I decided to stay with you. Is everybody catching this?
But here goes the thing. There comes a point in time when you either gonna forgive me or not. And then there's that come to Jesus moment like, I'm tired of taking these fucking pictures. I'm tired of reassuring you, whatever like that. I'm not doing it. But the fact that you keep making me do this is gonna drive me to leave you anyway. Because we've not transitioned back to loving each other. We've not transitioned to a normal
So you
relationship.
get to dictate how long it takes me
No,
to forgive you?
no.
Tell me how this works exactly,
No,
because you're the one that cheated.
No, listen. I don't get to dictate how long it takes for you to forgive me, but I dictate how long I give a fuck about you forgiving me. I get to dictate that part. Because guess what? Clearly I have options.
Oh, God.
So
Oh, God.
I get to decide.
Rayzor! Boo! Any disagree? Y'all got to put your disagrees up. Disagree! Boo! Boo! Okay, we got a co-signer back here.
You can
He said
disagree.
agree. Oh, she said agree.
Okay, I'm saying.
Oh, shoot.
You can disagree,
Here we go.
but that doesn't make it not true. You can disagree.
It's fine.
But
I'm
that
here for
doesn't
it.
make
This is
it
why
not
we're here.
true.
This is why we do this.
It doesn't make it not
I'm
true.
coming. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me repeat what I said. Let me
Oh,
repeat
it's
what I
really
said.
blurry back here. I didn't know that.
Huh?
Your mic is really blurry back here.
It's what?
It's really blurry.
Right. It's yeah.
Different way to do
Do
it?
me a favor. Put some highs in this mic, L. The highs are all the way up. So take some of the bottoms out. There's no bottoms?
What about this one?
Oh my God, there ain't no bottoms. That's a different
Oh,
show.
that's the
That's a
problem?
different show. There's no bottoms. But here goes the thing. I'm gonna re-explain because I think somebody.
Okay, it's okay. They booed you. I started it. I started the boo. But go ahead.
I know, but I'm saying. Okay, so here goes the thing.
Okay.
I don't get to decide when you forgive me, right? We agree about that part. We don't get to decide that. But the paces that you put a person through can actually drive them away because they don't see any path to forgiveness. They don't see any path that that this is gonna work because the hurt that I hurt you is unforgivable. So I'm never gonna make it up to you. So I might as well leave because you're not going to forgive me. And what it comes to is that you're just punishing me. That you're staying to
So
punish
once again,
me.
are we talking about a timeline? So 6
No.
months to a year, you got to give me to get over the fact that you cheated.
No, I'm just
At
okay,
least.
I could do what
We
I'm
can
saying.
do that? Okay.
I could do that,
so
but
there
what I'm
is a timeline then when you're over it.
right,
for you.
but what I'm saying is, it should be, and you as a counselor could agree with this. There should be it's going to start intense, but there should just like a rain. It
Some
should,
progress
and then there should
of
be some
trust.
progress, of course. But if there's none, if it's still the same 6 months later as it was in the beginning, it's not getting better, and it's just a punishment.
Okay, I'll give you a little pieces of progress you want to see to know that she's getting it over it.
Something. Like,
although remember, triggers come back. Don't forget that.
Of course.
So 2 years later, 3 years later, we're watching Married at First Sight. We're watching Love Is Blind,
I agree
and I'm
with
reminded
that.
of what you did.
I agree with that.
Right. So that's the part that you then have to be patient with the fact
that
what
part.
you did
No,
to
that
me.
part. I don't care about a regression.
Okay, but progress first.
Progress
Okay.
first. I don't care about a regression.
We got one down here. Okay, we got it. Yes. Oh, okay, I'm ready. Okay, so y'all, this is how it works. Y'all know we just gonna come down and talk to you. Okay, don't be scared. You ready?
You guys kind of answered my question. I was just wondering, where was the balance when the forgiver just want to torture you because they forgave you? Where's the balance in it? You know, but you said 6 months to a year.
I think in 6 months to a year is a very long time. It feels very long when you're just trying to kind of tiptoe and make sure that you build the trust.
At this point, because I did whatever it was that I did.
But you know what? Does anybody feel sorry for you?
I mean, you gotta feel sorry for you.
So that's what I'm saying. Do we really feel sorry that, oh my God, your spouse now doesn't trust you because you got caught cheating? No one feels sorry for you. I don't, for sure. For sure, okay?
That's
I
why-
don't-
that's
I
why
do
I
know that
could
it's
fight in my
if
side
you
bitch when you do
stayed
that.
and they stayed, that it's still toxic.
say in the beginning, why even torture me?
Oh, so just get over it? Is that the lover? That's how you are? Okay, so I agree with the leave if you can't see yourself getting over it.
I understand showing that, progress and change or whatever, trying to kind of reinsure somebody, sure, of course. But at what point does that do you stop torturing me because of my mistake?
So are you speaking as a woman that has been cheated on or a woman that has been a cheater? Just wondering.
Both.
Okay, no, I felt both. I just wondered if you was gonna be honest with the people. Okay, so I wondered how long did the person stay? Let's go there. After you got caught cheating, how long did they stay?
Like 3 years.
3 years later? And how did they catch you? Like, how bad was the lie? How long was the affair?
The affair was 3 years.
Wait, hold on. Everybody doing the math? Everybody get out your note cards. So we're already at a relationship. When were you loyal? Let's start there. When were you loyal? Y'all want to hear that part? Okay. When were you loyal? How many months? Because you do years of cheating. How many months of loyalty? We'll start there. We're not judging.
It was like 3 years of loyalty, 3 years of cheating.
Oh, you have a little pattern. It's okay. What is it? Okay.
I'm just asking, why didn't you leave?
Why didn't you leave after the 3 years?
Why didn't you leave before you started cheating? Because apparently you weren't unhappy in the relationship.
Exactly. So that's another thing because it was so many different reasons. Bills together, comfortable, whatever, young, dumb, whatever you want to call it.
That's real.
So many reasons. However, that's what it was. Do
Do you have a problem breaking up with people?
No, not
Okay, not anymore.
yeah,
You were trying not to hurt them.
exactly.
Oh, you're so nice that you cheated on them for the next 3 years.
I'm also somebody who believes that some people deserve to be cheated on.
They deserve to be cheated on? So this your ruthless side. Look at you, stood all up and everything with your chest out. So people deserve to be cheated on because they cheat on you?
No. Different reasons. If you're in the house,
You always gotta watch a girl with her gold hoops on. It's a real thing. You giving me Detroit right now. You see what I'm saying? And I'm from there, okay? Ann Arbor, but Michigan.
it's so many scenarios you can use.
So why does someone deserve to be cheated on?
If you're in the house neglecting your partner, if they're not there, any little thing. Like I'm cheating for attention at this point.
With no remorse. I can see it in your eyeballs. You have no remorse when they're neglecting you.
Right.
All right. Anybody agree with her? Anybody? Okay, here we go. Do you want to share? You agree? Okay, I'm coming over here. Which one is agree? Is blue agree? I forgot. Disagree? We agree. You disagree. Oh, we're disagreeing? Oh, we're all. Okay, so y'all ready? Who wants to start? Yes. Let's go. Here we are.
Like you were saying, there's levels to the cheat, right? So if you slipped and fell one time, I can forgive you more than you were lying to me and saying you were at work or saying you were out with the boys, but you were with her. So that's gonna take longer for me to forgive you, right? So you have to build back the trust, just like we had to be in a relationship for X amount of time before I moved in with you, before I accepted your proposal. It's the same thing backwards with you cheating, right? Because you've broken the biggest part of my relationship, which is the trust, right? So there's levels to it, right? I don't think that anybody deserves to be cheated on. If I'm gonna cheat on you, I might as well leave. Right. What's the point? You're not happy,
That's
be
true.
gone. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? If there's something I'm not doing for you as your partner, I'm the person you're supposed to communicate that with. Come to me and say, you know what, babes, you can go whatever.
Well, this is a good one. So those that cheat, it's an avoidance behavior of not dealing with their relationship.
Right.
Okay, that's a good one. What about on this side?
Because I think most people cheat because they're trying to supplement something in that relationship and avoid having the conversation of how do they get that particular thing from the person they're with.
And I think some people cheat too because they need validation from outside to feel wanted by others. And it's not about the individual they're with, it's about themselves. So they're lacking something within
Oh,
themselves.
you so right there, Bryant McKinnie. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that are players have low self-esteem, but they don't always say that out loud. Right. Nobody says that out loud. You need a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Validate your entire existence. That's a problem with you. Like, you actually need it. I know pimps that do this. I literally in LA. I was like, wow. So you have low self-esteem. He didn't like that I said that, but we were able to do some work. His mama abandoned him at age 3, and he always needed someone. This is a real story.
So you think Alexander O'Neal had low self-esteem?
Okay, we're not doing
They need
this.
Monday, Tuesday,
I'm not
Wednesday,
doing this
Thursday,
with you
Friday,
today.
Saturday, love.
I'm not doing this with you. Alexander O'Neal, you got another cheater for me? Anybody else that agree or disagree with my girl with the gold hoops on? Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay.
I disagree with her, but where it was triggering for me is when you're saying that if you can't forgive me, just you have options. Because that.
Oh, you were tricked when he said it.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Because if you love someone, you will give them that time to heal and forgive you. If they're forgiving you by staying, you will give them that time. So.
Right, because you should be happy that they want to stay with you after your transgressions.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
About the punishment thing, you shouldn't punish someone. But if that person is working through it, going through therapy, doing all the right things, you shouldn't ask, when are you going to get over this?
No.
At a certain point, he's going to ask that.
And so here goes the thing. If we're going through therapy together, I'm going to see your growth. Because we're going to go together. We're going to unpack things together. But guess what? Let's keep it 100. We black. How many people go into therapy? They not. You know, you telling your homegirls this and that. And
that is changing. I heard that. Black folks go to therapy.
I'm just saying it's changing,
Don't do
but it's not a widespread thing. So the majority of us are dealing with, you know, hurt. You telling your girlfriends this and that and whatever, and you're speaking into an echo chamber. You're speaking to your girlfriends, right? Because they telling you, I don't even know why you staying. I don't even know why you dealing with that nigga. I don't even. And so they're retarding the growth. Because every time you take a step forward, they telling you, you should have just left them anyway. So now you're dealing with that and the guilt of betraying your girlfriends, this sisterhood or whatever, but you really love him and you may really want to forgive him, but they saying, it's too soon, girl. You don't get.
There are negative influences that we have to be careful who we share with.
So that's the thing. And so we, like, for the person who's living with you, I'm seeing you struggle through that part too. And so now, but I feel like I can't tell you don't talk to Susie Mae, because I don't have no ground to stand on to tell you to do that.
But now, can I give you the other side? What about the brother that is cheating, right? And he's around all his other homies that are also married, and they are all at Dominican Republic and Colombia talking about it's a business trip.
Right.
Okay. Okay. We know them hoes. They are how much? About $5. And I'm really using the word HOE. Is anybody okay? Everybody okay? So prostitution is a real.
Ain't no hoes in here.
No, they're not here. But in Colombia and Dominican Republic, for those that do not know, prostitution obviously happens and it's very cheap, right? And so I don't know how much you can get for
There's some
somebody.
wholesome women in Dominican Republic.
$20 gets you what?
You know what?
20, just 20?
You know what? I'm not
Your cousin goes every month?
I'm not going to sit here and have y'all disparage the wholesome women of Dominican Republic, of whom I will be there in 2 weeks.
I did not. I used to live in La República Dominicana, okay? But I do know why people leave here to go there. And all of their married friends help egg it on. Do you get what I'm saying? Not everybody that cheats that goes to Colombia cheats, so I don't want any wives to be like,
some of them go there and get
I see.
new teeth.
New teeth, new butts, new six packs. I've seen that with the guys with the six packs.
I'm getting my nose done.
How you feel about that? You're not. You're getting your nose done in Colombia? Okay. I just gave y'all some questions. Go ahead.
What happened to the question I liked?
Oh, no. Was there a question? Go.
I had other questions.
Were you the one that got them in your hand? Where did it go?
I don't want to do that one.
Oh, my God. Take your time, Rayzor. We're just waiting.
Ooh.
Bryant, McKinnie, would
All right,
you like
here we
to?
go. I had to go past the handwriting.
Okay.
Here we go. If you grow up as a girl being told that sex is bad, how do we recondition our mind once we are married? That's ooh.
Okay, so let's go there. This is good. This is good. This is a good one. So women, some girls, not all, we can't do all, but most girls, I'm gonna actually do most, are the sex talk for most girls from about, I guess, 10 or 15 until, well, 10 to about 20 is don't have sex and don't get pregnant. Y'all got that? That's the whole talk. Oh, don't have sex before marriage. Don't get pregnant. But that's it. It's just
Don't give head. Don't give head. Put that in there too.
Don't go down. So he doesn't think something of
Don't
it.
bend down. Don't bend down.
Don't bend over? What
Don't
is
bend-
it?
that's
I'm sorry.
Jamaican thing.
Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. I
It's a
don't know that
song.
one.
It's popular in the 80s.
Okay, great. So, yes, don't go down. That's one. Don't have sex before marriage. And then just don't have sex. So girls are taught this. And then at some point, we're supposed to, at 25, 35, whenever we are in relationships, we're supposed to now then be good at it. Well, where did we learn to get good at something that we were taught to not even enjoy? I literally know married folks now that are learning how to, to get past the idea of they can get pregnant because they were told for so long, don't get pregnant. They're now married and struggling with this is a real thing with
You
real
just
women.
unpacked something. I didn't even know. You just triggered something just
Oh,
now.
okay, come back. What is it?
When you said that they've been sexually repressed by their upbringing and everything
By their
like
upbringing, from other women.
that, right? And then you said, where did they get good?
Yeah, when do you get good at this?
So the thing is, as a man, if you having sex and it's real good, does that mean she had a lot of practice? Am I sleeping with a hoe?
When they're really good at it?
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Am I sleeping with a hoe?
She been practicing.
America, we got hoes out here with that good coaching.
Wait, cause are you saying that you have never thought about?
No, that was my close-up. You done fucked my close-up up.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever been with someone that you really like and they really weren't good at it?
I think we all go through the awkwardness, and I think that's the great thing about new relationships, right? Because nobody knows exactly how to please everybody. I think everybody has a different thing, and that's why when you get grown, you start having sex audibly, because you listen and you speak. I think.
Well,
when
that's
you
good to be attentive to the noises.
Yeah, I think,
nonverbals.
Yeah,
is all
I think when you young, you just so happy to be getting in there. You jackhammering or whatever like that.
Ooh, the
I think as you get older,
Y'all really like that
you're
jackhammer.
more mindful of the fact that you're there to please the other person and vice versa. I think as we get older,
Yeah,
I
we
think
all
sex
have to grow to learn how to
Yeah.
please whoever the new partner is.
And I think sex is better older. It just might not be longer.
Sex is better older, but not longer.
It might not. Without
No, that was good.
pharmaceuticals. Without pharmaceuticals.
No, that was good. B-Mac, you got you actually didn't ask the question. You just asked me about being sexually repressed. How do you get good at something that you've been taught not to want to do or not to want to do? Yeah, desire it.
Watch porn.
Oh, that's your, all right.
But I feel
All right.
like
All right, guys, everybody,
But I feel
thanks
like you
for
don't have to have
coming.
multiple partners though to get good at something either. Like you don't have to sleep with everybody.
Oh, you don't have to have multiple partners to get better. How do you get better at it? Okay, so watching porn, let's go slow, because obviously you're not the first person
That
to
was a
say
joke,
that.
though, but-
No, but a lot of people think that.
Oh, really?
Which is, you can actually tell those who learned how to have sex because of pornography, right? They actually, we're supposed to learn together. Not through a screen from the fake O's that are through the skin.
There's a mic right in the thing, ain't
She's
it?
not gonna get on it. I know that one.
You ain't gonna get on the mic?
No.
So how you gonna learn if you don't get on the mic? Get on the mic.
No, we appreciate it. It is true. We do need to learn together and talk about what we do like. Because a lot of times we don't know what we like to even tell you, but maybe if you start, then we'll learn that we like it.
Well, I definitely feel like you can coach the person.
Oh, Mr. Troy, you guys can come right over here. That's Mr. Troy. Mr. Troy is, how old are you, Mr. Troy?
Look at Mr.
Mr.
Troy.
Troy, y'all. That's my friend.
She was talking about you earlier, Mr. Troy. She was talking about pimps and stuff.
There's a seat right over there, Mr. Troy. You see the couch?
Watch out there now.
Watch out there now.
I'm glad Mr. Troy took the batteries out that shirt too. Go on there, Mr. Troy.
Don't talk about my Mr. Troy.
Watch out there now. Got you a tenderoni. Go ahead with your tenderoni over there.
Are they gonna scoot over? Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, how do you get good at sex? Watching pornography is a possibility. What's another one?
Just practicing with your partner.
Oh, wait, sorry. That's a good one too. Let me go back to watching pornography. So when you learn this way, and people do it quietly, how to kiss, how to perform oral sex
Right.
both ways, how to, right, where to
Yeah.
put it, where you can't put it, right, what it can do once you do that. So it's interesting though, it really takes away the intimacy of what actually sex is. That's what pornography will do. So now you're just here for the climax.
I mean, I feel like you're watching game film, so you have to study. Like,
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're studying the
So when you
opponent.
get in the live action, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I like how you did
Yeah,
that.
live action.
That was very intellectual. I got that. It was. I kind of believe in it now. It is true. You can study it. Okay, the other one was to, what did you
Practice
say?
with your partner.
Practice with your partner, which is what she's saying. And say what you don't like while you're not liking it? Or what?
I feel like that's when you can go by the noises and you can tell when somebody's not really enjoying it.
When they're not enjoying it, can you tell when they're faking it?
I
What
don't think
you-
you can tell when they're faking it. Though.
It's hard to tell when they're faking it.
Oh, we got the village
Oh,
tonight.
hey, we listening.
Turn
Yes,
it up.
speak. Yeah, well, just try. We'll try.
There
Go
you
ahead.
go. No, I'm trying to turn it on.
So in theory, right, you would say they can watch porn and then they would learn or whatever, but the same girl that has also been repressed has also been taught by society that sex is a game for men, and if you tell them they're not good at something and you love them, you're gonna lose the intimacy that you already have with them. So if they're just good at holding hands, and they terrible at sex, you're gonna lose holding hands on top of that because you've now attacked his ego. When all you're trying to tell him is, you just banging my head against this this board, and
you
this
ain't slow
ain't
down.
good. You know what I'm saying? And I can speak to my own mistakes. I literally just stopped talking to a guy. I mean, I was very, very young at that time. I didn't have the skill set to have a conversation that says that even though you are well equipped, you suck at this.
You didn't know how to say that.
Right? My head hurt more than anything else.
There was no climax.
Because when you're watching porn, you think that backboard hitting the wall over and over again, that's annoying. That's not enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. So
For you. You got to own that. Something like
right.
that,
I mean,
but for you.
some people may love it.
But he wasn't even attentive. Now, I love that you're saying this. He wasn't even attentive to see that you weren't even into it. That would be a lover that is not so great. That you're not even attentive to the one you're doing
But here goes the thing,
to
too.
know if they like it or not.
Here goes
Very
the thing.
selfish lover.
But there is a responsibility for the woman as well to not fake liking it.
Yeah, I would agree. To not fake liking it.
But then aren't those women called like fish or starfish or something? Like there's a negative connotation. If
No.
someone doesn't want to learn it,
no,
they'll just be like, oh, well, she's just a starfish or she's a
No,
whatever.
but what I'm
She
saying
was just
is,
laying there, she wouldn't be an actor.
Oh, laying there is a starfish.
no, but no,
Right,
I'm not.
that's
A
the
lazy
thing.
lay? Is that what we
Yeah,
call
yeah, that's what
starfish?
that
Right, that's what. But
Oh, a
no,
lazy lay.
but I'm
Okay.
not saying to lay there. But if he's actually physically harming you, you sitting there
This is-
talking
this is
about
a very long
bang, 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 ooh, yeah, daddy, bam, bam, bam. Then you think he's your real daddy because now you got amnesia and shit. Daddy, mama.
Which
So-
is that is actually a real good thing. That is really be very mindful of whenever you're trying to make sure you're making him feel like he's doing something, because he'll always go back to that trick.
He gonna go back.
He
to
gonna go
that.
back to that same trick.
Whatever you owe and owe to, that's what he gonna keep
They feel like
doing.
that's your spot.
So it's better to shut the fuck up, cause he's saying, oh shit, I'm fucked up. The
It's
pussy
real
on
quiet. It's real quiet
mute. The
right
pussy
now.
on mute. Let me get to the.
We call those pillow princesses.
Pillow princess? Who said that? Who said that? Oh, hey boo, say it again.
How you doing? I say we call those people pillow princess.
Okay, the pillow princess means, we need the full
A
definition.
pillow princess is just a woman that's gonna lay there, let the man do whatever. That's just how it goes.
Oh, the starfish that we talking about, the pillow princess.
That's just
okay,
another
she
name
is
of-
literally chilling.
Yeah, but that's what the man wants the woman to do anyway.
So
But
what?
back
Wait,
to,
what you saying? Wait, what you saying? Okay, wait.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Oh!
Hey, I'm a
Okay.
man. So
Okay,
those
go
people
ahead.
who want some
No,
good
let her
acting,
finish. Let her
don't speak
finish.
for me.
Let her finish.
I'm not
Go
speaking
ahead,
on
go ahead.
all,
We-
but I'm just saying.
Don't speak for
Some
me.
men, some men. Go ahead.
Don't speak
You know,
for
a
me.
man is masculine.
Okay, let her
So,
finish.
you know, they want their woman to, you know, they think being a woman.
To receive them would be the
Exactly.
feminine
Exactly.
way to receive them without doing anything. Okay, who?
Okay. So
No, go ahead.
I
What
wanted
else?
to.
That's-
I wanted
No,
to
this
speak
is
on.
her. Oh, you're gonna disagree, but go ahead.
I wanted to speak on what y'all said. Oh, speaking on like things that you don't like during sex. Like
Oh, hold on. You
having
can't
it.
drop what you just said and then go back to speaking low. Sorry, it don't work like that. So hold on, that'll be part 2. Okay, who disagrees? Okay, this is why we got the paddles.
Yo.
Who disagrees that men like a pillow princess?
Every man in the
That
room.
men like a pillow princess. That a diva that just lets you do her.
We disagree, though.
Okay. Do you mind going around to the people? Okay, let's talk to it. Oh yeah, go ahead. Thanks, Elle. Oh, hey, boo. I didn't even see you come in. Oh, Elle's got it. Rayzor, sorry.
Oh, you got a mic?
Good evening, black people. I love seeing all of these beautiful
Hey.
black bodies up in here.
Doug.
I'm sorry. I wanted to comment, and my apologies, Dr. Tasha and Mr. Bryant McKinnie and Mr. Rayzor. I want to go back to the question about how do you please someone else and how do you get better at sex?
Wait, y'all really not going? She gonna drop this, or you gonna bring it back together?
Yeah,
you're saying?
because that's what my comment was originally about.
Okay,
because
go
it's
there.
extremely
Okay.
important. Before you can please someone else, you have to learn how to please yourself. And there's a lot of people in this room that don't know their own body and don't know how to please themselves. And so once you know how to receive pleasure and discover pleasure within yourself, you'll seek to please other people.
You're seducing
And
us
that's
while
the
you're just
key
talking
to
right
good
now.
sex.
Anybody else feeling a little tingly? Anybody feeling tingly?
Yeah, I please myself.
Okay,
Just listen to me.
she made me want to figure this out. Like, tell me more. She got me all tingly. I was like, oh, you got a little tingle? Okay, it was real. It happened. And she rubbed her whole, y'all saw that? That left bosom, I saw it. I got tingly. It's fine. It's fine. I'm here for it. Oh, Rayzor, you got something? Oh, you want to say hi? Rayzor, Doug Mrs. Okay, go ahead. Who's got the mic? Go ahead.
We want to feel on that.
Just to kind of wrap back what you were saying about like cheating too, right? So
Oh, y'all really
not
going back.
being-
Okay,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
not
let this
being able
happen.
to have the hard question, to answer the hard question.
Okay,
right?
go.
So if you have a fetish that you're not comfortable talking to me about, you're gonna go outside and feel that fetish. If you feel like I'm a pillow princess, you're gonna go find somebody who likes to get it beat up. Who likes to have their head hit into the headboard. You understand what I'm saying?
Some do. You're right.
Some, pain is pleasure for some people. It all depends on what your fetish is.
It's true.
Right? So I think what happens is people aren't comfortable in their sexuality, and they're not comfortable with saying, you know what, don't do it this way.
Let's try something else
Let's
tonight.
try something else. If I'm like, oh, she moved. If I'm like her and I'm not having a good time, I'm gonna say, babe, let's try a different position. Let's try something. I'm not just gonna sit
But
there
you
and
would
take
have to
it.
have a little level of maturity in the sexual game to even say that, right? Because those who are shy or have lack of experience, that takes a lot to say that. I love that you're saying it, but that's the hard part. And I love how you said a lot of people aren't, how did you say it? We're basically taught really not to even be okay with our bodies sexually.
Yeah, no.
Like, we are a sexual being. It doesn't make you something. It just makes you yourself. And you have to learn. Now, she could have been talking about pleasuring self, or she could have been saying that I need you to try different things on me to see what I like. Like playing, I hate calling it playing doctor because there's real doctors that really molest, obviously, people that are their patients. But playing doctor the way we've been taught of getting to know your body with your partner.
But I want to say something
Go ahead.
right there. The thing is, too, is there is and I know as we get older, we get better at this. There are non-verbal movements to show a person to move to another position. You know what I'm saying? And y'all women do it all the time. When a man get
When the legs start to.
when a man be up underneath there too long, and you ready for the thing, you kind of lift up a little bit. Let him know you done. You done. Come up on here.
The lift.
Give it to me.
Oh my God, the lift. Oh my God.
And so I think I think that's probably why women say their best sex are in their 40s and 50s, because you get to that point where you don't give a fuck about a person's ego. If I'm not coming, you not coming back. So I think.
Oh God.
And I think the conversation is
Oh, y'all
probably
agree with
different
that?
based
If I'm
on.
not coming, you're not coming back?
Yeah.
That table right there.
So I just
Okay.
think
Oh,
I
God.
think we just get better. I think that's probably the robbery of life. with most things. We get better as we get older on our way out. So that's the robbery. So the young people in the room, listen to the old people. Talk it up. You want better sex? Talk it up. Say, don't put it in my ear. I can't hear you. I don't like that.
Don't put it in my ear.
I'm just being facetious. Just go ahead, Doc.
No, but it's crazy because there's different holes down there and they don't know which to go in.
In the ear?
No, but I mean up here, yes, I get that. But really, there's some different holes that they may not like.
I ain't
Talking
go
about
down
the
there.
the back door. I was talking about the
All holes.
all holes are equal. We gonna make all those. Okay, so we're still back to lazy, the pillow princess.
I want to talk about that.
Okay.
No.
Because as a
Okay,
man,
go ahead. The pillow princess
I
and
wasn't,
men
I
like a
wasn't
woman,
saying that
feminine
like
that likes
men
to.
want that, but I was just saying that we do have pillow princess, and then we do have the women that do actually engage more. You know, they take control more than the pillow princess.
So, but are you saying that you don't think a lot of men are attracted to the woman that knows what she's doing and wants to perform?
Oh no, they're more attracted to the women that know what they're doing.
But that's not what you said.
That's not what you said earlier. We misunderstood.
I was speaking on when she said the starfish. I said, oh yeah, we
There
call
are
those
some men that
pillow
those are
princesses.
pillow princesses. Okay, you
Yeah.
just get into the definition.
Oh,
Now you are
yeah,
saying
okay.
I was just
that
saying
men
that's
do like
another
women
woman
that
for-
know how to perform.
More men would rather a woman that knows what they're doing. Yeah, it just depends on who that man is.
Now let's go back to the question. How do you get good at this?
Exactly. So how do you be
Okay,
good
you
at
got something
this?
for that?
Oh, okay.
Listen to Cardi B.
How do you get good at being great at intercourse or being great
Listen to
at
Cardi B.
oral sex or you said listen to Cardi B, which means what?
Cardi B, tell him. Listen
You
to her
got
whole first album. She gonna tell you how to get good.
All right, so the way to get good at this, right, is and this, I hope everybody could agree with this, is all boils down to communication. Everybody ain't the same, everybody don't like the same things. There's girls who think because they ex like a certain thing from in sex, they'll do it to their next, and the next be like, hold on, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? So it all boils down to communication. Everybody likes different things, and some people got some different fetishes that some people don't agree with, that some do agree with. So it's all about communication. Talk to your partner.
Okay, so what about Stefan? Where do I need to stand? I'm sorry. Where?
Yeah, you good
right here. Okay, so what about if you're being told something that you thought you were doing great at and you weren't? How are you gonna receive that? I'm actually wanting us to get better at this, but whatever you're doing, how do you receive that? Like, cause I'm now. You could take it as an insult. You could become defensive.
See, speaking for myself, I like those things. To be honest, let me know. You feel me? Cause I want to be the man. You feel me? So I want to know. Matter of fact, I asked for it. What you like? Let me know, baby. You feel me? Cause like I said, everybody different. Everybody likes different things, and I would receive that information, intake it, and change. You know. But everybody doesn't have that maturity. I guess it would what it would be called. Right. So that's how I would do that.
No, that was good. You actually asked for it. Yes, sir. You got the mic.
Yeah, kind of to piggyback on what he was saying about communication, I think before you get to communication, you get to comfortability, right? Because nobody's going to communicate with you if they aren't comfortable. And so to me, I always think to myself, is this reason why, you know, some dudes, I mean, in life, right? Some women will give up to one dude in a night and make some other dude wait 2-3 months, right? Because it was comfortability, right? And so I think with that communication, if somebody feels comfortable enough to tell you off the top the first night, here's what I do and don't like, right? And you don't take it a certain way, or your ego's big enough to be like, I get that, right? Then you've built in that comfortability and you get to come back, right? But if you don't have that comfortability and nobody feels like they can tell you what's really on their mind, then you don't get to the communication part.
So I got a question. As the confident man that you are, how do you state what you like when you're comfortable with whom you're about to lay with?
Well, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, right? In my opinion, and I date black women, right, which are usually very strong women. Usually by the time you say what's on your mind, they feel free to say what's on theirs, right?
Oh, okay, they're gonna just match it.
Yeah, so
that's
it's like,
real.
yo, this is what I like to be like, oh, well, by the way, since we being open, right? And so.
Okay, so you're just gonna start it so she can match it. That's actually,
Well,
that's
and
genius.
to me, you're supposed to, right? To me, if I'm a man, you know, I know there's like a lot of rules and shit now, but to me, I set the pace, right? So, you know, if I'm crawling along, we're gonna crawl along. If I'm gonna set the pace, and then you get to make a choice, right? If you're moving at my pace or not. And you also get to know if you have that comfortability or not. Some people aren't that comfortable off top,
They're
right?
not.
So then I know that we're not moving in that direction. But in case you are that comfortable, then we good to go. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, to match it, just to initiate it.
But you know what, too? That goes back to the old school when they talk about courting, right? So before you get into bed, there should be some conversations about something, and those conversations usually get you into the bed because y'all start having conversations, and if you're an active listener, you hear some of the things that she's saying or he's saying and stuff like that. So when you get into the bedroom, just like when you're talking about with watching film, that's the coaching breakout session. You hearing different things of that nature. It's part of it also is in y'all dating, right? Y'all dating and y'all go to a poetry session and they got the erotic poetry and you watching what she's going about. Okay, she like that. And he's he like that. It's even down to the movies you watch. Being attentive, so that when you get into that place, y'all don't know all the answers, but you at least know how to open the book, right? And it comes back to what do you have in common? Your conversations. That's why a woman will give it up to a man on the first night, because he done talked out them drawers, because he had the proper conversation, and they was vibing, and it led there.
He done talked her out the drawers versus she got dressed knowing that she was gonna smash that night. See, y'all always giving the man so much.
No,
You're so great.
Hold on.
She was shaving, knowing
so
that no matter what.
She knew she was gonna
she
get.
got all the dove and all the right places. What are you talking about?
She knew she was gonna get. Hold on.
Tell me I'm wrong. A lady?
Tasha.
Okay, we left the house knowing we was gonna smash if you was gonna pay or not. We left the house like that.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay, as long as you
what
know.
I'm saying to you.
I'm on right here. I'm telling the truth right now.
What I'm saying to you
You
is.
weren't that great. We already knew we were gonna smash.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
You left the house.
I'm back.
You left the house knowing you was gonna give it up to someone.
Someone. Okay,
but
that's true.
you didn't know you was gonna give it to me.
Okay, that's fair. For the one night stand, I'll give you that.
So I fell into a ready situation because I had the right game.
Okay. Wait, what you gotta say?
So you was gonna fuck anybody?
We left everybody in the club. We was gonna take numbers like the deli. Go ahead.
Well, we're not talking about just meeting a random in the club, but if we're going out on a date, we already left the house knowing it was yours to lose.
Did you catch that? She said it slowly.
Okay, so
she said it slowly for you.
So once again, it goes back to me having the right conversation. Because if you tell me it's hold on a second, we're saying the same thing. We're saying if you tell me it's mine to lose, that means I can say the wrong shit.
I already knew I was going to give it to you, but yeah, I agree.
Right,
you
so that means
it's both. Okay, it's and. It's both and.
I said
not either or.
That's right. It's not either. It's the fact that it has to conjoin. You have to say, listen, I'm a person that's open to having sex.
Okay, you gotta pause. We got some folks. Let's go. I'm ready. She's ready.
I was just gonna say the whole piece about being open with your partner. I can recall, well, I'm just gonna say this. If you like them, you don't hesitate. When I was in a situation or a marriage, it was don't do this, don't do that, I don't wanna do this, I don't wanna do that. But then in a relationship, I'm like, which way you want me to turn? Which way you want me to lift? Like,
because of who you were with.
Because of who I was with and how I felt about the individual. But when you actually like that person, you're willing to do whatever to satisfy them.
Ooh, you can dictate my vulnerability and how much I'ma flip it and flop it and. Okay,
she right
anybody, you want to
on
speak
both
on that?
sides.
You look like you want to talk about that. You sure? Oh, arguing? Oh, we still arguing? DJ. Okay. This DJ.
All I'm saying was he was right, but what he said, y'all ain't giving your box to some random dude. You giving this to somebody you actually know, you've talked to, you actually got comfortable with for more than 5 seconds. So that's what he said.
Okay, we agreeing. We both in right now. Okay, anybody else on this side? What you thinking?
All right, so we're talking about good sex, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, I think good sex starts before you get in the bed. That's one. Two, good sex is you got to learn your partner, what she likes, what she don't like, and what she tell you, what she don't tell you, and sometimes you got to read what she's not saying.
Okay, he dropped the mic
Right,
on
the
that. See, I'm glad you
nonverbal.
shared. I'm glad you shared.
I
The
think-
nonverbals are real.
I
Okay,
think-
let's
I
go.
think-
We got 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I think all women are sapiosexual. I think you have to have sex with their mind first. I think all women go there first. I think.
Okay. I have been in a living relationship for 5 years and want to get married. Do you think I'm crazy for staying?
What happened?
Okay, here we go.
What happened?
Okay, so agree and disagree, folks. Y'all get ready, right?
What is that?
I have been in a living relationship for 5 years and want to get married. Do you think I'm crazy for staying?
No.
Okay, agrees. Can I see the agrees?
So.
Okay, agrees
How do
that it's ridiculous that you're staying after 5 years wanting to get married, living. And who are the disagrees? Like, hey, maybe they're not ready.
How do
Disagrees?
How do we answer that without more information?
No, it's okay. They may not. We don't know if they want to be specific or to, they we might want to remain anonymous. But for those who agree that she's crazy for staying, can we get to that? Can we get 2 or 3?
Yeah. Who thinks she's crazy for staying?
Oh, right here to the right, Rayzor.
Where? Who?
Oh, in the left. Oh, go both sides. We go both ways here.
So the blue.
Right there. We got right here in the cheetah, and then in the blue. Rayzor to the right. To the right.
I'm just
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Let's
I'm
go.
trying to figure
20
out
minutes.
which if they agree or disagree to what.
Oh, they're agreeing that she's crazy for staying.
Okay, who?
She is crazy for staying.
Who?
Right there, cheetah with the animal print. We ready?
I don't think she's crazy for.
Oh, you don't
wanting
think?
to
Okay,
stay.
go ahead.
I don't, no.
Meaning, speak a little more on that. Why do you think that she's not crazy?
I guess it depends on what her plans are for the future. I mean, maybe her intentions are, her intentions are something else. So.
Oh no, her intention is that she wants to be married. Do you think she's going to get married if she stays longer and he hasn't wanted to marry her in 5 years?
Not necessarily, no.
So you're not quick to leave. What year do you leave or do you never leave?
There is no time.
There is no time to leave,
No.
even if you're wanting to get married.
Exactly.
So you're okay if you stay that you may never get married.
Yes, I'm okay with that. Yes.
You're gonna stay with that.
She
So
gonna
you're
stick
never gonna
beside
get
him.
what you want. Okay, that's right over here with the blue shirt.
So can I?
We gotta go quick. We got 20 minutes. I need
as
this.
as I'm going, can I ask a question? What do we think marriage is? Is marriage a ceremony?
That's another question. Can we have them answer this one?
Where? Who?
Right here, blue shirt, turquoise.
Had their hands up.
That's a good question though. But let's stick on this one. Is she crazy or not, ma'am?
I would say yes, because just like how a woman, when you're getting ready to go out on a date, you decide that you're going to give this man, yourself. It's just like how, and they could mess
Can you
it
put the
up
mic closer to her?
and
Don't
they
be
could-
scared of the mic.
They could mess it up with the conversation, and wouldn't get the draws that night. It's just the same way, a man already know who he marrying when he meets you, see you all that, and you could do something that would mess up the conversation, so you won't get the ring. That's what I feel like.
You won't get the ring.
Yeah.
What is what amount of time do you think is too long when you know you're staying too long? What number or what year is that for you?
I mean, that really have a lot of factors, even as she stated, but with the intention that you already want to be married, I would say by year, by year 2.5, 3.
2.5, that there should at least be a proposal.
Yeah, you should already have.
Definitely by the 2 to 3 years that we should be talking about.
Yeah, you should
If
already
you want to be
talk
married,
my
we should
dad.
definitely be talking about
Yeah.
it. Okay, who else? Right there, Rayzor. Oh, right there, to the 11 o'clock.
Does it matter with
Sorry.
age? Does it matter how old a person is?
Oh, good question. How old are you? Do y'all tell you your age? I don't do the women thing of we don't talk about it. We need to. And own it.
34.
How old?
She said 34.
34. Okay, go ahead.
43.
43. Go ahead and drop it.
Yes, I agree that she's crazy for staying. It's not about crazy. I think that's the bad term.
Yeah, it's okay. It was their question, but go ahead.
I agree that she shouldn't stay. You have to set your standards and stick to it. And the problem is that, people compromise and, make excuses or whatever. Once you set your standard, the same way Allison said, you have to know yourself first. So if that's your goal, and I don't think it's so cookie cutter that I
By
want to
this
marry at
age,
5,
yeah.
right? Because that may not be your person. That's the issue. That person that you're with, they may not be the person that's ready to be married within that 5-year range. So that's the things you should be looking for.
Should
in
you
that
stay
time.
with that person knowing that they're not marriage material is the question.
No, because if that's your goal and you stuck to that and you communicated that, he's known this. So you staying through that just shows that your standards don't exist. So that's
You staying shows them that your standards don't exist. 10-4 to that. Okay, some folks disagree. Right here, red shirt. You're doing great, Rayzor. Thank you.
What if that relationship is your training ground for when you get your real person?
Well, a lot of people do that. And then they marry the next one in 9 months. Ha! I know that for sure. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't take you no longer than 1 year. By the time you meet somebody and then you getting to learn them and figure them out.
Okay, finish that. 1 year to know what?
To know whether or not you want to stick through this and marry the person.
Oh,
or
1
get
year.
through. It don't take that long. It's gonna take.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
47. And would you say you've been this way for at least in your 40s or even in your 30s? That you would know within a year? Oh, yeah. Drop that.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I was married before, and I was married for 17 years, and I
He
had a couple.
said it like it was a confessional. He was like we was the Pope. It's okay.
So-
You were married. There's divorce days in
So,
here.
in saying that, right? Like, when you get to know somebody, you meet somebody, you like them. You
Yeah.
like them. It is what it is.
It is
now
what
you
it
got,
is.
Now you got to figure them out. You like me. You like me. Do I like the things that I don't like about you, and can I live with it or not live with it? It don't take 5 years. Who got that kind of time to waste?
Not 47. We don't have that time. No,
So
sir.
1 year.
1 year. Okay.
And I like to say he don't look 47. That Beijing working, bro.
Hey, that Beijing. That Jermaine Jackson. That Tito. Oh, we right here? Who got? Right here? What, we got two? Okay, let's go and then we'll go to another question.
Yeah, I disagree. But it all depends on back to what I said earlier, communication. So you meet somebody, you ask them, do you want what you think about marriage? Would you like to get married? And that person tells you no, and you stay with them. That's on you now.
I would agree with that.
You get what I'm saying?
Because
can't
you
force
actually
somebody.
laid down the rules or the law right there. I love it. Can you hand me my phone? I want to honor the 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Oh,
we got 15 minutes.
Oh, you disagree. All right, let's.
Oh, you
let's-
disagree?
Next question.
Next question. Why do short girls always want tall men?
Because they
This
both.
must be from a tall broad.
Because they
This is
both
from a
high.
tall broad.
They both
Why
high.
you little petite little girls taking our tall men? Okay.
I feel like they feel secure.
Who in here, what woman in here, if you can stand up, is taller than 5'6"? 5'6", taller than 5'6". 1, 2, anybody else? Okay, we got 3. Stand up just for a second. Would you guys agree with this question? Let me assume, yes? We would agree with this question? Okay, anybody want to speak to it? She doesn't agree. She's okay with the short person, okay. For those that are tall, if you want to speak to the fact of how do you feel about my little 5'2" self taking your man in your mind that liked me versus you, not that we were standing beside each other, right? It wasn't that dramatic. But the idea that you're seeing me in my petite self and you're like, wow, she had to get a 6-something.
They
Okay,
ball-
what's
they-
the feeling?
They balls high.
Go ahead. And then, do you mind sharing? Do you mind sharing? Okay, and then over there, Rayzor.
Okay, you know what? I don't really have a feeling about it, about the women. It's about the man. Because I feel like the man wants a shorter woman because it's a dominant thing.
Oh, he wants to feel so much taller
Right.
and powerful.
A lot of taller men don't want tall women because we can look you eye to eye. And you say, what? What'd you say? No, you're not looking down at me. We're looking eye to eye. We have.
They can't handle that eye to eye?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one right there.
They can't handle that. They like men. Some men like to be more dominant than their woman, so they like the shorter woman because they can kind of look down on them.
Oh, I love that. Rayzor, one more over here. One more over here. And then I want to talk to the tall guys and white people.
Shit. I
petite
smashed me a
ones.
WNBA player that like men. The 3 of them.
Oh, you want to answer that one? Yes, please do. We got 2 right there. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Yeah, I think 5'6" is the once you're petite,
Average,
right?
yeah.
Go ahead, 5'8".
I'm 5'8". I don't mind a shorter guy. It's just they have to be okay with that. Actually used to have a thing for shorter guys, but the thing is they
A
have,
thing.
like,
What does that mean? What do you mean? You only wanted to
like
date
a
them
fetish
short?
for shorter guys.
Oh, a
Yeah, I
fetish.
did,
Okay.
yeah.
Because they were really close to the.
No, just because I don't know. they
Okay,
were
just
I
wondering why you like
shorter
them.
guys.
Just wondering.
But it's them. It's not. I don't think it's most women. I think it's them. I think it's the man. He has.
He's
to
a
be
man.
okay
Oh, he's
with
a
that.
small person. Small
Yeah,
person.
like
Little
he-
person, guys.
No, not a little person. No, not a little
Oh no.
person.
Oh, not the little person. Just 5'4", right there.
Like, no, I dated a guy that was like 5'5", 5'6" before.
And would you wear heels and all that?
Yeah, he loved that. He loved it.
Oh, he loved the long
Yeah.
legs and okay.
Yeah, he liked it. When I have heels on, I'm like.
Ooh,
when I
does
have
it make
heels
you
on, I'm
giggle
6
like
feet
that?
tall.
Oh,
But
6
I'm
feet
just
tall,
saying-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like the guy has to be okay with that because it's usually the men that have insecurities about that. It's not the women, it's the men that have insecurities.
Ooh, a
That's-
woman that likes a shorter man.
No,
You wanna
I
speak
don't
to-
anymore. But
No, I know that it exists. Just that it exists. Okay, Rayzor is changing for you. He's here for you. Go ahead, right behind you, Rayzor.
Where,
She
where?
is 5-something.
Oh, yeah, all right.
What are the thoughts when you see us short ones with the tall guys?
You know, there's no competition.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay, got you.
Tonight, like
Hey, and he's 6'1"? Did you
yeah,
say
6'1". Yeah, he's
6'1"?
6'1". I'm a little taller than him tonight. He doesn't like when I wear heels, but not
Nope,
all men do.
we're
Not
talking
all men
about
do.
it. Let's go.
But when I see a short woman with a tall man, when I used to date, I'd be like, why? What's going on? It doesn't even look right. But some men prefer tiny women. They can pick them up. They can have fun. They feel like a man. With tall women, they might feel intimidated. And they might get roughed up a little bit. But some men...
By
like-
y'all.
No, just kidding.
Y'all looking at them eye to eye. We hear how y'all do.
Give me your
Tall
microphone,
women.
lying ass.
Anybody else? Tall? Okay, men. Let's talk to the men. Tall men. Okay.
I'll wrestle me, bitch.
Bryant McKinnie, could you start with you? Tall men, and if you prefer short or someone that's your height. How tall are you first?
6'8", so ain't nobody my height.
Ain't nobody in here your height? Okay, even with heels on?
Brittany Griner.
Okay, at 6'8", what's your preference? What was it in your 20s, 30s, 40s, if it changed? Go ahead.
5, 6 and up.
Okay, you didn't want them to be super duper short.
I feel like women wear heels a lot anyway, so probably with the heels and they still 5, 6. But
Oh, okay, so you just needed to be at least at a certain height.
yeah,
Okay. What is the tallest woman you've dated?
6'1".
Okay, and what's the difference, if there is a difference just by height?
He can get on top of one of them.
Yeah, they're closer to my height. Like, I don't know. It feels like a little more of a difference.
It feels more of a difference. Do you still feel powerful? Do you still feel strong? Depending on her height? For real. Because if you're 6'8", she's 6'1", which is still 7 inches.
I never thought about that before, though.
Oh, never thought about it. You go by what you actually like,
Yeah.
not by their height. Okay. Anybody that would not date a tall man? Oh, sorry, I didn't talk to all the tall men. Any other tall guys that have a preference for short, like this question? Anybody tall want to talk about it? Wait, what's your height, sir? Oh, this one, he's sitting down. I don't know if he's fronting. Does he have imposter syndrome? Okay, where's the mic? Oh, Sabrina, can you give him the mic? Yeah, you do, honey. We're on YouTube. It's not that you can't. There you go. Oh, turn it on.
Turn on the mic.
Put your fingers on it. Turn it on.
Press the button.
Yeah, I got
Go
it.
ahead.
I feel like they both cost me the same price, so I just prefer a
Dang.
shorter woman.
You just gave me Igor. Women are just, he said they all cost him the same price. Meaning that women are expensive? Is
Give me
that what
this,
you're
you sex trafficker.
So they all cost you, yeah, he did say it like a little pimp. But so in your mind, you don't care. How tall are you? 5'11". Okay, so you really don't care.
Sex trafficker.
You do care. Okay, so I want to hear why you care. That's why we're here. I did. I don't know what happened. It was it's okay.
Cause you sound rapish. We don't have that on the show.
Not the R word tonight.
Well,
Okay, go ahead. I'll stand
It's
here.
very simple.
Oh, God.
I
Okay,
don't
go
like
ahead.
taller women because I feel like it doesn't look proper for me.
Proper. Oh,
Proper
we're
for
using
me.
words like proper. Okay, so at 5'11", which height is
You could be
not
5'8",
proper? When
when
did you break up with
6
us?
and over. I'm
Okay.
not dealing with. No.
6 foot and over, you will not do.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
We-
Because, could you finish that?
I just don't like it. I don't like
Because. I would just want to hear the because.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't feel right dealing with a taller woman than me. That's all.
Okay, so what?
That's all.
So 5'11". Okay, he don't want to what? You don't want to look up to her.
No, I'm okay with looking up to anybody. You could be 5'2".
Okay,
But I'm just
standing on the
saying,
stairs? Okay.
What I like got nothing to do with
No, it's
other-
okay. We just giving you a
What
hard
I
time.
like is not
So-
a 6 and over.
6 and over. But she could be your height
You
then.
could be 600 pounds, 5'5", 5'4". I'm okay with that.
He said, okay,
You
look at
understand?
these
But I just-
eyeballs. He thinks you're lying.
I'm okay with that.
So
I'm okay with
basically,
that. That's
he like,
No, what I'm saying is, I'm okay with that.
He
I'm-
said he
I'm
like
okay
him
with that.
wide. He don't like
I'm
him
okay-
tall.
No, I take the wideness, but I won't take the,
See, he
I
take the
don't-
wide.
You'll take wider than taller.
He's Caribbean too,
He's
so
Caribbean?
understand that. He'll deal with the wideness, cause he feeds them
6
rice.
and up, no.
He feeds them rice, so he'll deal with the wide.
Oh my God. Okay.
5'8", 5'7", 6'1", no.
He's not interested.
Now I'll deal with a tall woman. I ain't gonna lie. I think. Cause
They're
I'm
kinda sexy,
Cause I'm kind
the
of
way they
old school.
walk
Like
and-
I like
Tall
that
is sexy.
tall woman. She can be taller than me. She's statuesque. I let her walk in the room ahead of me, then I walk behind her and shit.
Yeah, it's kinda
Like-
something.
It's like some old pimp shit. There go my baby right there. Go ahead, Strong J. Go on in there.
Strong J. No, it really
Go
is
in there.
sexy.
Hey, get that shit up off the top of the fridge. I can't get there.
Why you up there?
See, that's a pimp.
Go on and you gotta. We got 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes.
Go and get that.
We have another party at 10 o'clock. I'm not we. They have another party at 10 o'clock. The venue.
Are you for or against polygamy?
Oh, we gonna drop that at 9:55.
Damn, dog.
Are you for or against polygamy?
That's at 8 o'clock.
That's the 8 o'clock question?
Shit.
Okay, let's go. Agree is the pink. Who's for polygamy, or at least kind of believes it could work? 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4. Okay.
Agree is the pink?
Agree is the pink. Yes, for polygamy.
Wow, there's way more pink than I thought.
There's one more pink. Oh, you like looking at that pink, huh?
And she's in between.
She in between. Okay, Rayzor, you gonna? Okay, what are the two? Can y'all share why you are for polygamy? Well, no, we can't get that yet. Who is open to talking? Dr. Carla, you're good. Dr. MJ. Oh, back there. Okay, let's go to 3.
Why am I not
Those who are
surprised?
for polygamy, let's go.
Why am I not surprised
Teachers,
over
oh,
here?
you're both? She's both. She goes both ways.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Hey. Okay, go.
Hello, I'm polyandry, which means I prefer to date 2 men or more.
Oh, 2 men.
Correct.
Or more.
More.
So there's no other woman in the bed, 2 men.
No other woman. It is me.
Okay.
As a focus,
Y'all know she's
I
seductive
will
when she
date
talks.
a married man that's in an open relationship, but I prefer 2 men. It is not always about sex. I don't know why people think polyandry is about sex, because it is not. Some of my relationships are strictly emotional. It's not sexual.
Now, how does it work in the bed? Do they do each other or they watch the other do you?
No.
I don't know. Okay, nobody was thinking it. Don't try me. Don't try me.
So again,
Okay, thank you, Red Shirt. Okay, go ahead. How does it work?
It depends on what your dynamic is. I would love to have both of my male friends in the bed at one time. However, people are not used to that. They know I date other men. However, they don't want to be in the same room, which I respect that. And you have to take people for where they are. When people ask me why am I polyandry, I tell them I deserve to be loved by many.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Oh,
another one right here.
Where?
Do you want to go or no? Yeah, right here. Okay, quick, 1 minute.
I
We
just
got
wanna
5.
I just want to make it 100% clear. I am not in that type of relationship.
But you believe in it. You're not in it.
I'm okay with, I believe in it because I think black people in general are so sexually repressed. I think people should just do what they feel like doing. I don't remember where it was. I was traveling somewhere in the world and someone told me a woman should date 100 men before she gets married and a man should date 500 women before they get married.
Where were we in the world? Just
I don't
what
remember.
country?
I may have been in Asia. I can't remember. But it was some
100
culture.
men
Yeah.
before marriage.
Now, don't take that
Wow.
so literal. It's not literal. It's like a
But
koan. Don't
multiple,
take
I get it.
Just
Have some experience.
Exactly.
Okay,
And I
got a
think
part.
it's unrealistic for people to be with one person their entire life. That's all.
Right here, Rayzor, we got 3 ladies in this corner, and then we're gonna be done. They just got here. We want to let them. Wait, sorry. She got the mic right here. There's 3. We literally are leaving in 2 minutes. Sorry, Tiff. Right here, right there on the end, and then these 2 ladies on the pillar if they want to share. Oh, give her your mic. We got to be out of here. Do you believe in polygamy or not?
I believe everybody has one life, and within our one lives, we lived many lives. You've been that waitress, that teacher, the bum, the cheater, the faithful person. I think women will be who we want to be for the person who we want to be at that moment. So if that man is giving us big energy and we want to do more in the bedroom, so be it, we're going to do it. Every man doesn't deserve that, but I feel like the person that I see myself marrying, he should have eyes for only me. Now, if I want to
He's only for you, and then you're for all his homies? How does that work?
No. I'm not for the streets. I'm not for everybody.
I wasn't calling you that. I wanted to know how the polygamy part works.
As a polygamy, I would say just another woman, not another man.
For you?
Yeah, for me.
Okay, so at least a threesome, but for you, at least a threesome, but not
threesome, but not, if I'm having fun with somebody and I like the flow of it and it's another woman, then we could continue to do it, but would I ever see a future with that person? No, because if I marry that person, they're going to want that all the time, and I'm not with
Okay, so you're not for a polygamy relationship, just a polygamous or a threesome experience.
Now, there probably could have been a moment in my life when I was younger, and I would agree with a situation like that.
What age was that? What age was that?
I'd say probably early 20s, maybe.
Okay. I got to give up the mic right behind you, Rayzor. Thank you, Mama, for sharing. Behind you. The lady with the blonde, she had her pink ready. Oh, no, go ahead, Mama. With the denim dress. I'm sorry. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
And then we got to get out of here.
Real quick, I guess I would say in some religions, a lot of religions and ancestrally, there's been polyamorous relationships, right? And I guess the way that I kind of look at it is, would I ever consider it? Maybe. But you have to be able to afford each household. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They can't afford, and I'm talking about time, money, assets, children, a family, all of that, and be able to
You know a
dedicate
little
that.
something. I dated this guy in California. This is like maybe 15 years ago. He was Sudanese. He was a giant, maybe 6'8", 6'10". And he literally walked up to me and said, "You would make a really good first wife." And he was dead serious, meaning I could take care of the money, and then I would distribute it to all the other ladies in the village. We didn't work out in California, but I understood it. He was that serious. My friend with the blonde hair, and then we are out of here, y'all. Go ahead.
I agree with the young lady sitting right there. I think that you can do things like that for fun, but when you're in a serious relationship and when people are with other people and fun, you meet somebody, you have fun. That's it. Once the
Just
emotions
temporarily.
come together, like the texting, the personal stuff, I'm not with that.
She's not with that. We can tell. We heard it. She's not playing around. That's
I'm a
literally
fun
how she
guy.
feels.
I'm a fun guy.
Thank you for sharing. One thing, me and Genesis, right there. Put your hands up right there. We are doing a speed dating event. We will let you know when that will be here. Speed dating event, yes, here. If you're interested, please go to her right in the back. Do you mind? Actually, can you come up here to the stage? Sit up here in the light, right over here. Go to her. Give her your name and number. We will let you know. It literally will be within the next month and a half. And we're hoping for 40 women, and we will literally cap it. This is the Genesis. Thank you. She is literally a life coach and zodiac specialist. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing our speed dating event within a month. Please let her know. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. That's it. We're going to do it every season. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. Every time there's a cusp of that, with all the moons and the suns, and it's going to be fun. Give her your name and number right here when we're done. Oh, and the QR code, and you can get it. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Next month, every first Friday, October 6th. You guys going to be here? Tell somebody about it. We appreciate it. Everybody that was going to come. My name is Dr. Tasha. This is Bryant McKinnie and comedian Rayzor, and this was Cocktails and Conversation. Thank y'all. October 6th. Thank you, DJ L. Blaze. 10-0. Where's Guy? 10:03, Guy. We all right? Where's Guy? Somewhere back there? Johnny, we at 10:03. Oh. Woo, we did it. All right, please let her know. Get your name and number over